Juma, you can speak, huh? No problem.
Hello everyone, we are live here. Last week we showed the sky observation on Saturn. That was Saturday, and we dedicated that day for Saturn. And if you have not seen that video is already there on our Facebook page. You can go back there later. But today, on this Thursday, we have dedicated this day for Jupiter. Last week, many visitors were requesting to show the Jupiter. That's why the weather is also in our favor. So we have arranged another sky watching. Now on your screen, what you see is the Jupiter, the largest gas giant on our solar system. We are trying to give you a better view of this planet. Let's enjoy this, and if you have any queries, any comments, then please let us know in the comment section. We will try to answer those on time to time. So we are live up to 7:30. Let's enjoy the view.
Hello, friends. Once again, welcome to Nehru Science Center Virtual Sky Observation Program. Yeah. Today we are showing Jupiter because today is Guruvar with Guru. That's what we planned. I know some people are commenting and we are also observing. It is a bit blurred today. As you can see, perhaps on screen, it seems quite boiling kind of thing. Perhaps some atmospheric disturbances we can observe, and in Mumbai, slightly it is down. So we can see though no other star is visible. It seems there are some haze also that is making it a bit blur. So maybe if we'll try to improve, maybe try with some gain if we can improve. But then it may not be that distinctly visible because those bands, etc. As you see, but some bands I think all of you can see, and they keeps on changing. Sometimes it is getting blurred, sometimes red band, that upper band which also contains red spot. So Jupiter, about so far as Jupiter is concerned, we know it is the largest planet in our solar system, and the fifth one we have shown the sixth as Jupiter, sorry Saturn. So it is said that it total mass it contains of our all planets together, even twice of that. So that heavy it is, mostly containing helium and hydrogen. It is normally said that if it would have been slightly more heavier, perhaps would have been a star, and our solar system configuration would have been definitely different. Instead of having sun at the center, perhaps Jupiter would have been at the center. So, but that is not the case because consists of a lot of liquid hydrogen also under pressure because having very heavy weight. So that pressure is so immense that near the center, it is believed that it has liquid hydrogen. And perhaps pressure is so high, they say it has all our means its electron they have been squeezed, and electric currents are also formed in that. So you just keep watching this. We are trying, perhaps if the weather condition will improve. Now I think slightly better I can see on my screen. We need your comments also. Then we'll try to improve the gain and try to show satellites as well. Okay, till then, we'll be back maybe in a couple of minutes with you.
Hello, we tried some corrections that you could see. We were trying our best, but there is some problem for the atmosphere. That's why we are not getting a clear picture. But we are trying to do it, make it look better. Um, but you can also see it with bare eyes in the sky. Actually, Jupiter is the fourth brightest object in our solar system because you can actually see the sun, moon, and Venus, which are brighter. And I, it's also good for us that it is one of the five planets that are visible to the naked eye. You can see from the Earth to the sky. Now, this Jupiter has quite great significance in the mythology also, and the first discovery of Jupiter was a long, long time back. Actually, the ancient Babylonians first recorded the Jupiter, and it was around 7th or 8th century before Christ. So you can imagine that it's first discovered 1,000 years ago, and it was this Jupiter was named after the king of the Roman gods. You may have heard about Zeus in the Greek mythology, who is believed to be the god of thunder. And actually, Jupiter was represented as Zeus, and those Mesopotamians they used to see Jupiter as the god Marduk. And there are such stories in the Greek mythology. And you already know that Jupiter has the highest mass because it's a big gas giant. Now, some people were asking about the Great Red Spot on Jupiter, but we are unable to show it. And actually, if we could get a clear view, then we could show that there is actually a red spot or red eye of the Jupiter. And and if you ask me what is this great red spot, then it is actually nothing but a huge storm on the atmosphere of Jupiter. And just this eye, it is so large that actually you can fit three Earth-sized planet into it. Just this red spot. This is that kind of big. And if you consider the whole mass of the Jupiter, then you can fit more than 300 Earths into one Jupiter. It is that big. And there are some brown bands which could be seen if it's clear. Um, Last week we also saw the rings of Saturn. There are some rings of Jupiter as well, but those rings are thinner, and it's not visibly that much clear like the Saturn. Now, every planet has its own day length. Like on our Earth, each day is about 24 hours. But Jupiter, it turns on its axis once in every 9 hours and 55 minutes. So you can imagine that the day length is as short as about 10 hours just. So you can imagine that it's such a big in size, and its day size is also shorter. So you can understand that how much its rotation speed compared to Earth. And that's why that rapid rotation speed that the Jupiter has, it makes it an oblate shape, not exactly spherical because of its high speed of rotation.
Okay, friends, we will be closing down in a short while from now, but I think some comments we have received where we can locate live. So if you are just face towards southwest, you can say, or you face towards west, and then see towards slightly left, one bright object will be there. It looks like a star, but it's not star. And a very faint object near that, that is Saturn. So Jupiter will be brighter, and Saturn is a bit faint. So both of them you can see towards southwest. Try to locate. It is easy because if you are in city of Mumbai, or maybe in any other big city where light pollution is more, perhaps it will be easy to track, because that will be the only bright object you will be able to see. Majority of stars they are far away, so they may not be visible at present to you. Okay, and one important announcement, perhaps some of you might have seen websites of astronomy-based institutions or some sci-tech, etc. On 21st of December, Jupiter and Saturn, both of them will be very, very close. Almost they say from you, if here you'll see it's just about moon's diameter. So perhaps very, very close. And we will organize a special event on that day. I hope 21st December, it will be a bit cool night. And slightly, only thing is, it will be a bit down towards the horizon. So hope we'll be able to capture, because darkness will fall early in December. 21st December is the day when it is closest or shortest in northern hemisphere. So we'll get perhaps more time, and early we'll start. Instead of 7, perhaps we may be able to start around 6 o'clock. So we'll get opportunity to see them together. Okay, till then we'll come back as we promised you, and many of our audience they requested that show Jupiter. So today we have shown Jupiter, we have covered Moon, we have shown Saturn. Now there are two more. One will be Venus. As I told you last time, Venus will be coming is coming in the morning. So soon we are planning, if we have a overnight sky observation, then we'll show many other things along with Venus in the morning. And maybe very soon we'll come back with Mars. Mars will also look like this, because a lot of clouds and all that thing. But I think some features you will be able to see last time when we have captured. But I will request, if we have a video of last time when we captured this Jupiter, so perhaps that will you will be able to mark out the difference. And today, perhaps because of atmospheric disturbances, let us try to have a old capture, maybe about 15 days back. We captured that. If we can locate in our computer, we'll share it with you before we close down. So we are trying to show you, and there perhaps you will see much better bands, red spot, and some questions for the Jupiter. I have told you about the mass of that and other things, but it is just see if you can see. Hope you can see a video on your screen now. Uh, Maybe slightly better. Are you able to make out red spot, and then you can share that? We'll try to enlarge as well. Yeah. So just see, I think now we are showing that video. So some comments are there. Perhaps people have asked question also. Since we were adjusting, so we were not able to take up all of them. But we promise you we'll be trying to answer all, as much as possible on them. And now we have put on the video which we captured. Rahul Roy is asking why it got bright, because as I told you, we were trying to adjust so that we can improve on its features. So we increased the gain. That's why you could see it as a bright white ball like that. So okay, we'll conclude for today because we are already, it's already 7:40. But don't get disappointed if those who have missed it or those who have joined late. We'll come back. This program will keep coming online with planets and satellites as well. For satellite of Jupiter, right now we are not, because we have to again change the focus and settings. So we have not disturbed that, but we'll show you the satellites again, maybe in next program. Okay, so stay in touch. Keep watching, like our Facebook page, share it with your friends. And now I think on your screen, hope you are able to see a better picture which we captured. On 21st December, it will be very early because it is right at the sunset itself. Is these are visible, so we'll show you. Stay in touch, and we'll announce that regarding timings and all that. We'll share the details on our Facebook page and all our WhatsApp groups as well. Yeah, now I think you can see the video on your screen. What you see now on your screen, perhaps you can make out the bands very clear. And even if you zoom, I'm able to see slightly bigger picture on video. Maybe you can. I think red spot also you can make out. Okay, thank you for joining us, and wait for our next announcement. Till then, all videos you can see, they are all available on our Facebook page with Moon, Jupiter, Saturn. Okay, thank you. Allow us now to close down for the day. Thank you.